Hello there, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by for your daily Reiki micro session. This is, as the name implies, just a very, very tiny session. A normal session with me is an hour long. This is just a tempter, a teaser, a taste to let you guys see, well, can Reiki really do anything for me at all? I just don't know. This is your chance to find out. So we're going to be doing 5 minutes of Reiki. I am going to set the intention with the Reiki for whatever would be for your highest and best interest. If you have something in particular that you would like the Reiki to help you with, feel free to adjust that intention for yourself. The only requirement there is that the Reiki has to be something, you have to ask it to do something to help you. I don't want you setting the Reiki for an intention for somebody else. It's not going to do anything that way. It's not set up that way. It's set up to help you. So, what else do we need to know? If you don't catch me live, if you catch this after the fact, this Reiki will still help you. Energy is not limited by time or space. And Reiki, after all, is just universal life force energy. So, let's go ahead and get the Reiki started. And then after that, we'll do 5 minutes of questions. All right, so we're starting Reiki at 55 after the hour. That means we will end it at the top of the hour. Sherry, good morning. Diane, good morning. Angela, hello, hello. Good afternoon to you, I believe. Zuli, hello. Yep, you caught me right as soon as I came in the door almost. Shakoya, hello, hello, welcome. What are y'all using your Reiki for today? Are you keeping it for highest and best interest, or do you have something in particular? I'm already feeling a lot of energy going out to solar plexuses and heart chakras out there. Feet, ankles, base chakras. I think we're going to have a lot in this video. We've got things going to a lot of different areas. For overall health for you, yay. Yeah, I think we all should be paying special attention to our immunity, our immune system during this time frame. I was watching an astrologer earlier. We're supposed to have some kind of sickness show up on the scene like November, December time frame. Maybe a rerun of what we've already had or something else. I guess we'll find out. Healing for a sore neck. And so be it. You know what? I did not. The sound of it was good, but after I got off the video, I found that I had thought about it enough. I didn't have to have the real thing. Is that kind of crazy? To help with a relationship. Very cool. It's really good at that. Sometimes you need a little more than 5 minutes, but you can always replay videos, or else you can get a hold of me for an actual private session. Arlene, good morning, good morning. Using it for your left knee. Glad to hear that. Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned it, I think. I think I did, that I was feeling knees earlier. Nope, no cone. I did fine without it. But I had grapes in the refrigerator. I just ate some grapes instead. I find that if I eat grapes or cherries, then that will help me with cravings for artificial sweet things. Wow, we have been talking like crazy. We've only got 2 more minutes left. 3 more minutes left of Reiki, actually. 2 or 3. La da da. La da 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 da. How long has your left knee been bothering you, Miss Arlene? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sometimes with the Reiki, things start feeling worse before they feel better. I'm not exactly sure why that happens, and it doesn't happen most of the time, but it does happen sometimes. For about a month. Have you gone to a doctor yet? And how old are you? If you don't mind saying. We are in kind of a public forum, so if you mind saying, I get it. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Gotcha. Somebody told me, and I don't know if this is true or not. The lady who told me was a nurse, though. Still, I don't know if it's true or not. I haven't personally verified it. But I had a knee that started getting really sore, and she said that sometimes when we get a little bit less young, shall we say, I'm 50 right now, that the softer part in between the bones can start to deteriorate. It's called a torn meniscus, which sounds like a really dramatic thing, but it can just start deteriorating too. But there are exercises that you can do to help yourself recover. So I don't know if you want to look into that or not, but just a little info I'm putting out there. So I started off with my knee was kind of sore, but not bad for several months. And then it just kind of gradually started getting worse until I started doing something to be more proactive about it. Which does include, I did start lighting Reiki candles for it too. All right, so it's top of the hour. Let's wrap up the Reiki. And I'm going to set my timer for 5 minutes. This is question time. You guys can ask me any questions you want, whether it's about Reiki, whether it's about psychic stuff, whether it's something that you want me to read. This is just your chit chat time with Amista. Let's see what happens. What do we want to talk about? You have new glasses or you need new glasses, Miss Angela? Oh, so it might have been a little bit more dramatic. COD for Diane. For those of you who are here and don't know, a COD just means card of the day. And it's going to be a card that's going to bring up something that either has happened within the past 24 hours or will happen within the next 24 hours that Sacred Spirit would like you to be a little more aware of than what you would have been if the COD had not come up. So this one's for Diane. You need new glasses. Gotcha. Diane, COD. Woo, baby. I like this one. 9 of Vessels, generosity. Look at all those flames. Now, to me, this is all about the flow, 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 flow. And normally this would have a lot of water in it, but look at all that fire. This is energy. This is enthusiasm. To me, this is like if we're talking about a workspace that has this kind of generosity in it, nobody's backstabbing, everybody's sharing information, everybody's working together on a common goal, everybody's all in, there's nothing being held back. Same thing if this is about a relationship or if this is about a family time, whatever. This is just generosity. Everything's flowing freely. People are getting along really well. Nobody's holding back information or property or any kind of assets. Everybody's just sharing and happy to be doing it. Kind of like going to a big family reunion picnic where everybody brings out their best recipes and shares them with everybody there. Okay, so really good card. And this is a card, too, that is not just about you. It talks about interacting with other people as well. La da 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 da. That's for Diane. Next up, we have Shakoya, who also wants a COD. Oh, well, thank you, Sherry. Like what kind of energies? Do you mean the energies when somebody's about to pass of the other spirits coming around to escort them? Or what kind of energies are you talking about? Got all choked there. Shakoya. Shakoya, you have a page of stones or the links in this deck. This is my Wildwood Tarot, by the way. And it is in reverse. This is telling me that you're going through a time where you're feeling a little bit out of balance and your emotions are kind of all over the place. And so you are working on finding that balance again and finding your sense of timing. Your sense of timing may be gone as well, actually. Not feeling very grounded. Go outside in your bare feet, honey bunny. Go outside in your bare feet. Let's see. Arlene is up next. Looks like Dion's happy about her card. I like it. I like it. You know, relationships are our biggest teachers, aren't they, Shakoya? Arlene, here's what you've got. Here's what you've got. Here's what you have, Miss Arlene. Four of Bows in reverse, celebration. Four of Bows in reverse does talk about being detached or separated from somebody. However, this is always, always, always a temporary situation, this detachment or the separation. There will be a coming back together in the future. This can be somebody going away on a business trip, somebody going away for vacation. This could be somebody getting in a rip-roaring fight and thinking that they're never going to talk to each other again. But then later on, they do. Some type of detachment or separation is what's going on right now for you, Miss Arlene, or at least within the past 24 hours, or if you haven't experienced it yet, will be coming up within the next 24 hours. Let's see. Angela Lukes needs a COD. Did I start my timer? Yeah. Okay. La da da da. Zuli, you never clarified for me. Do you mean the energies of the person passing, or do you mean the energies of the escorts coming in to take the person? La da 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 da. Angela Lukes. Angela Lukes. Last card we're looking at right there. Angela's COD, 10 of Bows, responsibility in reverse. This just means that you're putting down some responsibilities. Maybe there's something you're no longer having to pay for. Maybe there's something that you're no longer having to do. But putting down some kind of responsibilities, if you didn't do it within the past 24 hours, I'm expecting that you will within the next 24 hours. Zuli, 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 I never got your clarification. Thank you for the feedback, Shakoya. La da da, la da da. Hello there, Alicia. Glad to see you here. Glad it makes sense for you. Well, that's a tricky question, Zuli. And I think the reason it's tricky is because death is very personal and private. And so there are some people who, when they pass, yeah, it's blatantly obvious that it's fixing to happen. And there are some people that when they pass, they don't let anybody know psychically or otherwise. It's a personal, private thing. So I don't always know. I can usually tell if it's getting to be close for somebody who I live near or who I talk to a lot, because there will be spirits that are coming around kind of trying to prepare that person. And usually I'll kind of bump into, so to speak, those spirits. A lot of times how I bump into them is the person says, I keep seeing this and I don't know what. And I'm thinking, I know what it is. Like, do you have your will prepared? So that's more how it works. You know, it's very much up to the individual person whether they're going to let that information out at a spirit level or not before. You're quite welcome, quite welcome. All right, so that wraps up my time here today, guys. Everybody have a fantastic, wonderful, thrilling, peaceful rest of your weekend. And I will see you guys back on the next video if I don't see you before that for a private reading. Good morning, universe. You're catching me on the way out the door, honey bunny. See you next time. Peace out, everyone.